Ah, lovely day in paradise. Pretty cool today, actually. Quite pleased that I decided to do this today. So, we're going to work on the clutch. We're going to get it fixed once and for all. And I've got this here, which is a new clutch. Now, I think the problem with the one that's fitted is something to do with the resin that they use to attach the friction pads to the arms. I don't know. I'm just clutching at straws, but I looked at this and it's got it doesn't use the same resin that they actually use on Honda. So I'm wondering if they use just a very low quality clutch. I mean, that might be a low quality one, but I paid 25 quid for it. Well, 23 quid. So anyway, I've also got a new air filter, so I've got to fit that. And then we're going to take this apart, take it all out, fit a new clutch, and everything will be fine. I take the air filter off first, like, because it's easier. It does make accessing the bolts easier underneath, and I've got the wrong thing on there. That's it. Well, that don't look bad. I mean, looking around that, there's no discolourings, there's no abnormal wear path sort of things, there's no signs that it's gone oval or anything. This thing, there's one of the springs that's gone. One of the springs isn't as tight as the others. Simple as that. Now I reckon one of those springs in there is knackered. That one. I think that one. The spring's gone on it. Oh God, yeah. I don't know if you can see, but the wear on that one, the wear on that one, the wear on that one, and that one. No, sorry, that one, the wear on that edge is much more than the rest of them. Now I don't know if you can see also the material that's leaching out of this, which is, it's an adhesive of some kind. You can see it, but the stuff that's leaching out of that, I reckon, is the resin they've used to put the pads on. I may be wrong, but that was bubbled last time. It's not bubbled this time, but I reckon this time it's a spring that's knackered on it. I am clutching. Oh, I'm just a comic. I'm clutching at straws as to what the problem is. Now this is going to be a problem. I anticipated it's going to be a problem. It's trying to get that bloody thing back on. I might have to use my knees. In fact, I'll use my knees. I know it fits, but it's not going to be very easy. And I didn't anticipate it being easy. Shit. Actually, that was very easy. Yeah, to buy that, it's 35, is it 35.42? 39.41, sorry. 39 mil, 41 mil. And it's the 41 mil. So, the new bell housings that you can buy, they've actually got grooves in them, which apparently throws all the dust and the dirt inside rather than it sitting on the outside here. Look, you can just, I don't know if you can see it, but it's outside there. Like that. This one, when I turned the wheel, that was catching. But it's not catching on this one. That one there is a lot worse worn than the rest of them. Now, this is the way that I've done it twice now, and it's worked perfectly. Is basically you put that on there, you put that in there, and you tighten it up, finger tight. So I do that up finger tight. Well, just beyond. I think I've got this, and I turned this. And as I turned it, I tightened this because it made it so much easier. And it's not probably the right way to do it, and I really don't give a shit because it works. There is no way in the manual. It doesn't tell you how to do it in the manual because obviously this is a specialised job and not one for Tony. And when it gets so far, I think I did this and it just kept like that. Yeah, like that. Somebody, right, I don't know what, the last time I took this apart, they said, what are you using power tools for f***'s sake? It was funny. I didn't know any other way of doing it. I didn't even know you could do this, to be honest. This is pretty clean. I'll just dust it out, that's all. But it all looks fine to me. Apart from I've got to put this bloody seal back in again. All I saw is a video where this bloke got his impact driver, and he was working on the PCX. I think he was changing the clutch, and all he did was got an impact driver and slammed it in there. I was only following an example. Does this just come out so I can clean it? Oh, that is a bit. I won't say it's completely clogged, but yeah, it's got a bit of shit in there. A dead fly. I was hoping that would be clogged, causing part of the problem, but I don't think it's anything to do with the problem. Somebody said take the filter off and clean it. It's probably a contributory factor to the problem, but not the problem. I didn't buy just the friction plate pads. I bought the whole bloody lot because I didn't know, and I don't want to take this thing apart again. I just didn't know what the problem was, because it doesn't make much sense really. Some of these bolts are short, some of them are long. If you try and put a short one in a long hole, it doesn't work, does it? So the best thing to do with these things is go around, put all the short bolts in, because when you come to one where the long hole bolt is supposed to be, the short bolt will not grip. You know, I've noticed there's a bird that goes round, it flies around, it goes ow, 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 ow. Click. See, what I'm expecting this to do is work like last time, work for a while, and then it'll start messing up. It's been twice before now. This is the third time I've had it apart, I think. Yeah, because I'm a sexpat. Because I've been called that a few times now. How narrow-minded and shallow, narrow, whatever-minded these people are. It's just incredible. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I don't I expect it, but I don't know why they feel that they need to comment. If they've got an opinion like that, a thought like that, why do they need to voice it? Why has Thailand got that reputation when it just isn't like that? I don't know where they've got it from. Because they've got a free and open city for people to go in there and have fun as a male, you know. I don't really see where the problem is myself. If you want to go and do that, go and do it. I don't do it. Did it? It didn't take me more than an hour and a half. I know that because the battery's still working in this camera. So anyway, what I'm going to do is clean up and then we'll go for a test ride. Wow, I don't remember it being that smooth. When I took it apart before, it was smooth, but not that smooth. Whoa, that is so much better. The springs that are in this clutch are heavier than the ones that I actually had before. And also, like I say, when I was taking the other one apart, as I was winding the clutch belt by hand, I could feel it binding. But putting the new one in, it didn't bind. So I think there was a problem with that clutch for a long time. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm never unhappy in this country. When I did the video about me leaving the UK, right, I was, you can't imagine the stress. You can't imagine the focus that I've got to get here. That's the end of it, and that's when I'm happy, right? Well, going into Birmingham Airport, going through Birmingham Airport, going into Dubai and stuff like that. Everyone said, well, you shouldn't be grumpy, and you should be grumpy, and you're talking about you complaining about the weather in Dubai. I did not complain once. I said it's hot. Whew, that was it. Is that a complaint? No. Did I complain about the taxi fare? No, I did not complain about it. I said that's the only thing I can do, que sera, sera, blah blah blah, that's the end of it. I didn't complain about it. People take offence at absolutely anything. Bloody snowflake woke wankers, that's all you are. You woke wankers. Yeah, with your bloody attitudes of, oh yeah, Thailand, ladyboys, oh f*** you. To be honest, the comments don't bother me because I was expecting it. You know, these narrow-minded people who don't know what the rest of the world's like. These woke wankers, as I call them, the woke wankers, they're the ones who don't integrate. They're the ones who don't integrate with culture, and they don't want to know about culture. I mean, to me, immigration is a good thing. To a certain extent. It's getting out of hand at the minute in the UK, but and it will get even worse, believe me. But the people who say, "Oh, Thailand's full of ladyboys and you're a sexpat and this, that, the other," these are the woke wankers. These are the ones who won't integrate into a society. They don't understand culture. They don't understand anything outside of the Western world, and it's wrong, completely wrong. They're the wrong people. I'm not a sexpat. You, I never have been and never will be. I'm here to better my life, and that's the end of it. I can't believe it. Comments don't bother me, you know. It just bounces off me. So carry on, call me whatever you want. I don't give a flying. What you got to remember is you are offending other people. You're offending everybody outside of the Western world, and that is completely wrong. So who's the wrong person by calling me a sexpat, me or you? I know I'm not. Everybody else knows I'm not. You think I am. You're wrong. You're the people who won't integrate. You're the people who are causing the frigging problem in the UK in the first place. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this one because it's over, and there's no point carrying on when it's over, is there? If you like the video, don't forget to smash the like button 3 times, not twice. 3 times. And I'd like you to remember that life is definitely worth living on this measly earth. All you've got to do is get out there, do what makes you happy, do what makes you smile, and bollocks to what everybody else thinks.
Should you really be eating while you're doing that?
Yeah,